Hey guys, what is up? Rexnator here, and I am back with another video, but in this video it's actually going to be a tutorial because I started this series but I kind of ran out of ideas, but people are starting to ask me questions on how I do things, and this video was recommended by Crazy Gamer. He just got Bandicam. It's a software that I use, and it's, in my opinion, one of the best, most recommended softwares. I highly recommend it if you're first starting out on YouTube and you want to do some recordings. Not to mention it's free, you can pay for it. I think it's 40 bucks. For now I'm using the free version just because I'm planning on using other software soon enough. So there's no point in buying a software that you're only going to use for a little while more anyway. So let's dive into this. So when you first get Bandicam, it's gonna be like this in a sense. As you can tell, I am recording, so let's get into the details. I'm gonna go in step by step, try to make everything as detailed as possible. First off, right here, this is gonna be your game capture recording. So when you're recording Minecraft, you want to be using this. Although when you're doing a tutorial, I recommend this because this you can actually adjust the size of your screen. I'm not gonna tamper with it or test it out because I am recording and that will ruin the recording, so don't mess with it. Plus it'll change the dimensions of your recording. This is just an open space. They made it so it would look nice. This is your document folders. If you're not sure where your recordings are, you can open this up and it will lead you there. This is actually your camera, so if you want to take snapshots, thumbnails, so that's what I do, and I'm going to get into that on how to use it. And this is your recording, so if you hit pause, that'll stop the recording, but usually it'll be on play mode. And you will, when you first get the software, it'll be on play mode, but when you start recording, it'll be on, when you start recording, it'll be on play mode, but when you want to stop it, it'll be on this. So as soon as you start recording, it's going to show this option. This is going to say, it doesn't mean that it stopped, but it does give you the option on whether to finish the recording or not. This is your pause button, so if I push this, it will pause the recording. So say your parents called you to do something, you can pause this, and then you can pause it back and continue from where you left off. I use this little button right here all the time. It's really nice, but the reason why I don't have to access and open this up is because there are actually options in here that allow you to push them with just simple hotkeys. So I'm going to show you those right now. So this is your general. Right here you can select where you want the file to be organized. So if I open this up, you can choose wherever you want. I'm going to hit cancel because I already chose a location. So I would recommend your videos selection. That area is a good section to store your footage, but again, it's up to you. You can put it under documents. I think when you first start off, it is filed under documents, so make sure you know that. When you hit open here, it'll take you there. So it's another option instead of hitting this button. Right here, Bandicam, always Windows at the top. I don't recommend checking any of this. You can if you want, but don't. Also advanced, I'll cover that in a bit. So for video, this is the hotkey section. So what I do is I use F8 as my recording button, so you can check on your computer, see if that works for you. I use F7 to pause my video because as you can see, it's pretty handy. And I am currently using I currently have this checked because I can show you where I am and you guys aren't just wondering where the mouse cursor is. But when you're recording, you want to have this turned off because if you record something like Minecraft or Call of Duty, it's going to get really, really annoying. So you just keep that off. You can keep this off too. I don't recommend it. I've seen other YouTubers use this, small channel people, and it's just doesn't look nice. And you know, if you click something, it'll make like this flashing color, but I don't recommend it. Add a webcam overlay. I'm thinking about doing that. You can actually do this, but it will make your video a bit more laggy. So if you're playing a heavy game that demands a lot of RAM, don't have that checked. So right now you can keep this checked off. You can even keep this checked off. So the only ones you really need are these two. And as for settings, this is just to tamper with all this overall, so you don't have to worry about that. Now over here, video format, or just video and audio. For audio, if you have a microphone, you want to make sure you have a microphone that works for you, but that actually is covered in the general section. But right here, this is important. So you can go into settings or you can go to presets. Go into presets, and I recommend using YouTube 720p. This will give you the absolute best recording. This will give you a decent, but the corners will be missing. and this will make the screen even smaller, but if you record with this, it'll give you the best quality possible with this software. It does not go to 1080p, but it does go to 720p, and when you have them really close together, you can't really tell, but when you zoom in, you can see the slight quality difference, but honestly it's hard to tell, and when you put it on YouTube anyway, no one's going to know the difference whether you're recording 720 or 1080p. Alright, so that is covered. Now all you want is to click this, and that's it. Okay, so right here for the Xvid, I think you just want to keep this together. If you're using another recording software for this, like Sony Vegas, again, if you have Sony Vegas, that's a totally different tutorial, and I do not have that, so I'm not even going to bother covering it. So next is image. This is where you want to manage your camera and taking pictures. So your hotkey, I recommend F9, because you can get awesome reflexes with your picture quality. So like F7, F8, and F9 are my controls for the software. I have them all close together, so it's really easy for me to record. And I'm actually gonna not use this button for this tutorial, but I do use it for my Let's Play series and Minecraft and everything. So that's just handy. Again, you can use any button you want, so if I change this, I could hit F10, F11, but I'm gonna keep it at F9. Now, repeat screen capture, I don't recommend that. Show mouse cursor, again, that's all up to you. I don't recommend it. Enable shutter sound, don't recommend it either. Now these are your format settings. Depending on what kind of computer you have, I recommend JPG high quality, because normal is okay, but high quality makes the HD 720 look even better. So it's how you get the best quality recording with this software. And all the others, again, it depends, but I prefer the final option, so you can go ahead and check this. Alright, then you go to output. Output, it all depends. This really is not important, and now there's the about section, although it says that I am unregistered and you can only record for 10 minutes. So I am limited in the recording time that I have, although I do split my video footage and then I use another software that I combine all the footage together, and that's how I make longer videos. Again, that's perfectly legal, and it does not go up against their terms of use. So basically, don't be a pirate, don't copy this, don't try to get the full version without the Bandicam sign up there. And also, in case you're wondering, when you record with Bandicam, it looks normal, but when the recording is done, the waterbar that says Bandicam is automatically added. So while you're recording, it's not there, but after you're done, the watermark is there. Just so you know, just so it's not in your way when you're recording. And for general settings, if you go to advanced, this is basically your microphone settings. So when you first start out, it should start recording your voice whether you have a microphone or not, but it will record the background and everything. So when I first started using Bandicam, and before I had a microphone, I had that trouble because it would record everything around me. That's why I recommend a microphone. I'm using the Blue Yeti, but I will do a video on all that you need for YouTube as a starter. So for now, just enjoy Bandicam for what it is. Again, guys, I hope this tutorial was useful for you. And see, so I was going to swap there accidentally, so let's see. No, I do not want to continue. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And also, if you click right here, it hides all this, and then you can store this over here in the corner, or you can just hide it. When I record, I like keep it down here so I can see the screen time running. And it's really nice software. It's free too, and if you want a link to it, I will leave a link in the description below. Anyway, guys, I'm Rexnator. Peace out, cadets. Hoorah!